So we've got broccoli in a nice white cheese sauce. Really, really delicious, simple to make. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So what I've got here is my broccoli, and a little tip, measure it out into the roasting tin that we're going to use so you can see the amount I've got there. Now I've steamed that, but it's still got a very nice crunch on it. It's nowhere near cooked, maybe only sort of 25-30%. I'm using metal. You can use ceramic, you can use glass, as long as it can go in the oven. I've got about 2 heads, whole heads, you know, of broccoli in there. Let's move on. So we're going to start with a pan. You're going to need some sort of saucepan or something like that. And in there, I've got some butter that I'm melting very gently. So on a nice low heat. I've got like a heaped tablespoon in total of butter. Let's melt that down, then we're going to add a few bits to it. So that butter has now melted, nice and gentle, nice low heat. What we're going to do is get some flour in there. Tablespoon, 1. Tablespoon, 2. Tablespoon, 3. To that I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I'm also going to add a little bit of black pepper. Now, stay low. What we're going to do is we're going to cook this for about 4 to 5 minutes, and you need to be stirring it constantly. What you want to do is cook this until you get a kind of digestive or a kind of shortbready taste. You can literally put your finger in there and taste it. If it doesn't taste like that and you start to add milk to it, it's going to taste really floury and horrible. So keep it moving, 4 or 5 minutes. Let's cook this flour out. This is actually called making a roux. So that's beautiful. I can smell it and I've just tasted it. It's cooked really nicely. Okay, and we're going to add some milk now. I'm using a full fat milk. I've got a pint here. We're going to go in with a little bit of it. And as it mixes, it will get really thick, as you can see. And then what we're going to do is keep this on a low heat, stirring all the time, non-stop. And we're going to slowly add some milk. So I'm going to go again. Mixing. As the heat goes through, it will thicken. And if you keep stirring all the time, all the lumps will go as well. You're not going to get lumps in there, don't worry about that. So that's half a pint. Let's now add another half. So that's 1 pint in there. I'm going to add, I think, let me just pour out there. I'm going to add about another pint in total. You can get it to the consistency that you want. I'll be back in about 4 minutes. Keep stirring, stirring, stirring. We'll add a little bit more milk. So you can see that's nice and smooth, but very thick. So we're now going to add 1 more pint of milk. So in total we've used, was it 3 tablespoons of flour, 1 heaped tablespoon of butter, and now 2 pints of milk. Nutmeg, nice little pinch in there, is always beautiful in any form of white sauce. And again, we're going to keep stirring and stirring on this lovely low heat for about another 4 minutes or so. It will thicken up, and I think that's going to be a good consistency for me. Okay, so I've been stirring and stirring. That's a nice consistency for me. It's quite thin, it's not like super thick, but it's good enough for where I want to go. Right, off goes the heat. I'm now going to add in 1 cup of cheese. I'm using a cheddar cheese. You can use any cheese you want, Parmesan or something like that. This is actually a white cheddar. You could use mozzarella if you want, and it gets a bit stringy. Stir, stir, stir. Job done. Let's get this on top of our broccoli. Perfect. I'm just going to scrape a little bit more out of there with my spoon, and then we're done. I'm just going to give this a little mix in here so that we get a nice little coating on most of, or all of the broccoli, in fact, if you can. Now get your oven on, and get your oven on maximum heat. Everything here is cooked. We're just going to bring it together. So get that on. This needs to go into a nice hot oven, a nice preheated maximum heat oven. That is looking great, isn't it? So I've got some medium matured cheddar here, grated, which I'm going to put on. And again, you can put some other cheese on if you want. Maybe some Gouda, Emmental, or Edam, it's up to you. Now I'm not going to go crazy with the cheese. And that's ready to go right into your hot oven, preheated, maximum heat. It's going to go in for like 8 to 10 minutes. You know what we're looking for. I'll see you when it comes out. Job done. And there you go. Nice hot oven, 8 to 10 minutes. Nice little bit of browning of the cheddar we put on the top. That's super. Really easy, really delightful. I hope you enjoy that. Keep safe and keep well, please. I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Well done for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you that follow the channel on a regular basis. You know who you are. There's loads of you. I'm cooking away like non-stop. As you can see, I've got some lovely food right in front of me here. We're just about to start our cookbook. We're doing our cookbook at the moment, which is going to take a long time to come out. I know a lot of you have been asking for it, but yeah, it's going to take a while, lots to do. But yeah, cooking away. Chef June is working really hard on the channel as well, doing his Filipino food in Tagalog. Rahel's got her own channel now doing the Ethiopian food, which is marvelous. It is in Amharic, the national language of Ethiopia, but check it out because she really, really is fantastic. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing great. Give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. I do actually try and get back to everyone who leaves a comment for me. Subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. There's social media knocking about, you know, Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff if you want to check it out. But that's it. Keep safe, keep well. Lots of love.